dedicated to eastern and southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News Weekend Edition.
Good evening, I'm Keaton Hall. Gathering together to honor sacrifice. That's what the Bell County Volunteer Fire Department did today, inviting local officials and residents to celebrate first responders. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox details how the gathering refueled local pride.
An appreciation picnic.
This picnic was extremely important for us to be able to invite the community, the county, our elected officials to come and have a picnic with us.
Officials including Kentucky State Police Commissioner Philip Burnett, who grew up in Bell County and wanted to recognize the efforts made by the Volunteer Fire Department.
And it's very important that my family sees the sacrifices and the dedication that the Volunteer Fire Department here in Bell County, as well as other volunteer fire departments across our state, do to support the Kentucky State Police.
Once the biggest volunteer fire department in the state not long ago, they respond to many calls through mutual aid agreements.
These mutual aid agreements allow other agencies to call on us for help, but we ourselves answer hundreds of calls a year.
And the volunteer fire department has proven they can handle any emergency.
This has been a very experienced, a very forward-seeing volunteer fire department.
Experiences that create positive perspective, which is why they invited 12-year-old Reed Elliott, who has fought his own battles having defeated cancer twice, to sing on stage to open the picnic.
Reed is a remarkable young man. He's a great example of fight, grit, determination.
Determination Reed wants to share across the nation.
And what I want to do now is be president so I can help even more people and people around the whole country.
And that mission starts with recognizing the efforts first responders make.
I really love our law enforcement and I want to give them better help, so that's why I'm honored to be here.
A whole day of honoring those who are fighting harm. From Bell County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Reed Elliott says he'll be traveling across the country, singing and sharing his story with people for years to come. Officials in Leslie County say there is a $1,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of a suspect. Police say the man is a suspect in multiple copper thefts at different gas wells in the Coon Creek and Wolf Creek areas. If you have any information, you're asked to contact Chief Deputy Jeremy Vega at the Leslie County Sheriff's Office. That number is 606-672-2200. Sheriff's deputies in Floyd County are asking for your help in locating a stolen truck. Police say this 2017 black Dodge Ram Express was stolen from the Affordable Automotive at Harold sometime before Thursday morning. The truck has blacked out wheels. Anyone with information is asked to call the Floyd County Dispatch at 606-886-6171. A historic building in Wayne County, West Virginia went up in flames this morning. Firefighters say the call came in around 4:45 for a fire at the old Wayne News building, now a woodworking shop. AEP shut off power to the building and Mountaineer Gas closed off the gas pipeline. Crews say it was a dangerous fire to tackle because of the chemicals stored in a back building. Officials were able to protect homes nearby and prevent any damage. The Watts Woodworking building was a total loss. LaVollette Fire Department also came in to assist in the blaze.
It's heartbreaking time. I mean, we're striving to have businesses in this town anyhow, and then when something like this happens, we lose one, that's vital to the community.
When the front of that building collapsed, it just barely missed 3 firefighters. The cause of the blaze is still under investigation. Mingo County deputies say state police are investigating in a missing persons case of Brittany Duff. Kim Rafferty spoke to her family, who says it has been almost a month since she went missing.
It's been weeks since Brittany Horn Duff was first reported missing out of Mingo County. Now Kevin and his family are desperately searching for his sister, Brittany Duff, who went missing on June 12th, almost a month ago. Brittany was from the Kermit area of West Virginia, and her brother Kevin says that is the last place he saw her. He says they were best friends and spoke almost every day. Duff is 32 years old. Her brother Kevin Horn says She has 4 kids, and he says because it has been so long, he believes something is really wrong. Kevin and his family are offering a reward for if there's information that leads to her being found.
If this gets out there and maybe people will see it and maybe someone will say something, because someone knows something somewhere.
The investigating agency for Duff's case is West Virginia State Police. Kim Rafferty, WSAZ News Channel 3, Kermit.
We've reached out to state police for more information, like if they believe Duff could be in danger. We'll keep you updated with any new information. Well, we continue to track the pandemic in the Commonwealth. Nearly 40 counties in Kentucky are seeing high levels of COVID-19. Here's a look at the new state map released yesterday. Many counties are in red, including Perry, Leslie, Breathitt, and Pike counties. Monday, the state's positivity rate was around 15%. A new study suggests benefits for patients of long-term care facilities who received a first booster dose of the COVID vaccine. Tel Aviv University researchers studied more than 18,000 people when the Delta variant was surging. The risk of severe disease, hospitalization, and death was lower among patients who received a third dose of the Pfizer vaccine compared to patients who received 2 doses 5 months or more before. Well, the weekend is a prime time for many people to search for a new home. The number of homes on the market in the Bluegrass keeps increasing, but despite higher interest rates and more homes on the market, the Lexington Bluegrass Association of Realtors says homes are selling faster than last year. The number of homes on the market rose 8% in May to 2,346, up from 2,158 homes last year. Properties remained on the market for just 21 days in May, down from 28 days in 2021 and 25 in April.
When you compare what's happening in 2022 to, say, pre-pandemic levels, we are still seeing significant gains over where we were at in 2019. And despite the fact that inventory is limited and demand is at an all-time high, still, despite the rising interest rates, prices continue to appreciate consistently and healthy, although perhaps not quite at the same rate of appreciation we've seen over the last 18 months.
The median price for a home in May was $248,000. That was a 10% increase from just a year ago.
Well, it's been a back and forth Saturday across the mountains. We've had the rain chances with us, and the cold front did not come through, at least with those dew points and humidity. It's still hovering into the pretty soupy range out there right now. Rain still around. Live pinpoint Doppler radars. Take a look. We're tracking that through the mountains. Nothing severe, so that's the good news there. We're going to continue to track that. Get a little closer look at these cells back out toward Lake Cumberland, I-75, those areas, all the way back close to Hazard there over into Leslie County. So you've got some heavier bands of rain going through Somerset, through London, getting ready to go through London anyway. That'll continue to travel south. Manchester, you're getting a pretty good soaker right now. The Cutchin community there just south of Hyden and Leslie County getting a pretty good soaker. So again, just be aware of that. Some ponding water could still be an issue. We go to Pikeville, US 119, US 23 near Pikeville Commons. No major issues over there. Just the cloud cover continuing tonight. So we are not in a severe weather alert day anymore. Just scattered rain chances we had the rest of the evening. 69 in Jackson, 69 in Prestonsburg, although they're still in the 80s down south near the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Dew points are still high, so again, that's why that cold front has not done much for us, even though it's stalled out just to our north. So as we track through the rest of the evening, what can we expect? We can expect cloudy skies, maybe some peaks of sunshine for a little bit. Don't expect too much of that. And then rain chances will continue off and on through early tomorrow morning. Some fog is also possible late. Keaton?
Thanks, Brandon. It's good to have you on the weekend. Are you looking for a coffee shop to sit and work at? Hazard Coffee Company has opened at a new location. The coffee shop now has seating arrangements to go along with their drinks and snacks. Hazard Coffee Company employee Katie Brahman says they're enjoying the bigger space.
It's great to see everybody just hanging out and socializing, doing homework, work, meetings. It's just great to have.
Hazard Coffee Company's new location is on Main Street, next door to the North Fork Inn and Ready, Set, Play. Pikeville's fireworks display have been rescheduled once again following the tragic events in Floyd County last week. The city of Pikeville postponed their fireworks until Friday, July 8th. Now, after some severe weather has made its way through the region, the city of Pikeville has decided to reschedule once again to July 15th at approximately 9:45 p.m. Special Events Court Director Kevin Roberts says folks seem to be excited to celebrate, and there's tons to do coming up this Friday.
We're going to have Main Street Live right on stage, and immediately after Main Street Live, the fireworks will start. So a perfect place to see it, perfect venue right here because you've got a perfect view of the sky. But then, of course, too, we have the city park, we have the Riverfield. There's so many great places you can see those fireworks here in Pikeville.
We were also able to speak to Roberts about Pikeville City Tourism's recent announcement regarding a major festival in September. Pikeville's second annual Moonshine Music and Makers Festival is back on the calendar and features tons of talented local craftsmen and musicians to celebrate our region's Appalachian heritage as well as to educate others. Rogers added that last year's festival, which you're seeing here, was a huge success, and he expects more folks to come out and celebrate this year.
Last year, we were on the tail end of the pandemic. People were still afraid. Everything wasn't open up. Now everything's open up. People are not nearly as afraid as they were. And we have that ability. We can get out, we can mingle, and that's what we want. We want people to come back together as a group and be able to enjoy themselves safely.
2022's Moonshine Music and Makers Festival is scheduled for September 8th, 9th, and 10th. Coming up at 6, a music festival in Lexington hopes to reduce gun violence in their city.
And the forecast continues to keep rain chances in play for the rest of the weekend, but some sunshine is on the way back. I'll tell you when in just a bit.